Alright, welcome back to Dankscore Tutorials, where we are going to analyze BTC together. Today, as usual, you guys know that we've been analyzing BTC together since this month started, and so today this is episode number 6. This is episode number 6. This is Dankscore Traders Hub, and we are doing it live on YouTube. So we're going to be analyzing together BTC. We look at how we can make entries, what is happening on the chart, on the market, as far as BTC is concerned. So if it is your first time to join us, kindly, if you don't mind, subscribe, like and share to your peers or to your friends and family, those who are into the world of crypto, and probably those who are also in BTC, those who love BTC, trading BTC, because that's what we'll be looking at today. So for those who were on this, who were around last week, remember we had this setup. This was an H4 setup, and we had anticipated that probably for us to make an entry, we wanted to see something like this on H1. That's what we wanted to look at on H1, but it never happened. It actually consolidated later on around that area, and we can see that it actually came to that fair value gap on H1 there. That's the fair value gap. It reacted from that fair value gap there, and then it started going back into buys. And those who remember, according to weekly, we have our two trend lines. We have the resistance trend line up there, and then we have our support trend line down below here. And clearly that is depending on how you want to call it, you may, and on how you've drawn it, it looks like a channel, and someone else can say it's a falling wedge, depending on how they've drawn. But I want to go with a channel, and most of the times we know that channels are continuation patterns, and we can see those. If you were not around last week, we clearly see that it's going to get into it's going to buy at a later stage. We're going to get into buys at a later stage. That's what we're going to be looking at. This exact move that brought us to that consolidation is the exact move that we'll be looking at, and that exact move will put us around that level there, and that level will be in 80k of BTC. Each Bitcoin will be worth 80k when it gets to that level. So we are waiting for that. That can only happen if we see a breakout. We haven't gotten a clean breakout. According to the weekly, we've been bouncing off that trend line and coming down forth like that. We haven't gotten a breakout yet, and that's why we still anticipate market to even come down below, a bit below, to even 45k. So for anyone who is investing in who wants to invest in Bitcoin, we still have a chance to even grab it all the way down below here, and this will be, if I can bring a price level here, this one, you will see that it will be around 51 if it comes all the way down below. But if it comes to this level, it will be in 49k. So when it comes to this order block, you can see will be in 40 something k, 48k, and that's where we are anticipating price to reject from. I'm not seeing it coming all the way down below here because it will be off the trend line, but if it does that, then you may even see it reach to 40k there. You may see it reach 40k again. You may see it reach 40k once again. So if it does so, be ready for your money, for your capital to invest heavily, because we'll be looking for a bull run. So we have two levels. Bull run on this level here. We can anticipate a bull run on that level there, and on this level here. That's where we are anticipating bull run to start from. So if price comes back to this level, but of course it has already mitigated this level here. So it has already mitigated this level. The other level is this other fair value gap there. So either it will come back to this, or to this one, the one which is down below, which will be the order block that gave us this fair value gap here. So we wait. If price comes back again, then it will come eventually to this level or to this level, and that will be probably where we'll start our bull run from. But if it fails, then it will actually break out from where it is currently. So if it fails and this support level holds there, then price will actually eventually break out, and then we start bull run from around here. But the rest of the analysis from where we are clearly seeing sales coming. Now we can now jump deeper. That was some overview of what we are anticipating on the longer term, or in the near future. But now what we can get into now deeply is daily. Now according to daily, we can clearly see that there we have we had reached overbought here from this level. We reached overbought, and then when we reached overbought, we started to sell. But like, as we all know, that sales can't just happen in a straight line. So, or no market goes in a straight line. So what happened, we saw retracement, then it came again, we saw another retracement, and it went all the way back to the previous high. Currently, you can see that this is where our high is, our previous high, and we've reached it. So if price happens to break this high, then probably we may go on with the bull run. But from where we can anticipate, according to daily, we can anticipate sales now coming all the way down below to even reach this downer trend line. Now that price has gone and mitigated liquidity that was on that order block, all the stop losses, all the buy limits, sell limits, whatsoever that has been there, all that liquidity has been grabbed. So we are now trying to look for sales. That's why you're seeing I have already my sell orders already on that level, pushing in. Some are in profits, on one is in actually some floating loss currently. But what we can anticipate for now are the sales to bring us all the way here, mitigate liquidity all the way that is down, and we keep with it within this falling wedge, or whichever you want to call it, a channel. It's up to you. And then we wait for what will actually later on happen, giving us buys. We all want to buy BTC, so selling it sometimes is a bit tricky, because anytime news can come, and you can get into losses. But where it is, I had to take advantage of that, because we are on the trend line. That's a weekly trend line, resistance trend line. That one there, that one which is having it's a dashed line, and then the other reason why I had to enter a sell, we had come to that resistance also. The previous high, we had matched it, and again, according to CCI, which will be my confluence or confirmation number 3, was that being on overbought level there, being on overbought level, and that's why I had to make my sell entries. Now, apart from that, going to H4, let's look at H4. Now, H4, where it is, one may anticipate a pullback to go back around there. Then I would advise anyone who wants to enter to actually enter when price breaks this level. Don't risk where it is currently to enter, but rather wait for price to break through this level. Once it breaks this level, then you have clean entries for sales that may not even be interrupted by any pullbacks. So you look for entries right here for sales to take you all the way. Of course, you have your TP levels, one here. You have your TP levels, one will be around that area there, another one will be around this order block, and then all the way back down we still have more. But you can always take, when you hit your TP level, according to your plan and according to your daily targets, when you hit your TP level, close, wait for a retracement, enter on another day, or when you get another good entry. But for now, according to H4, we can clearly see that price is sort of going to give us a pullback, probably around that area. Let's look at that in H1 so that we can confirm where we may anticipate a pullback. H1, I don't see any, probably M15. M15, I don't see any. It's currently consolidating on M15 around that area. So what we can wait for is breakout on this very line here, which may turn out to be our neckline level according to H4. Once we have the neckline broken, sales will be evident and everyone will be happy into making this money on BTC. So two things what I can conclude with here. You want to make your entries for the buys, please wait for price to come all the way back down below here. You will have your risk-free buys when price gets back to this trend line, or you keep with us here on this channel. Will be giving you other we'll be sharing more ideas on how to make entries like this one. We knew that it will actually, if it broke that level, buys will continue. So those who were on this channel who analyze with us, you were able to make some of these trades here because we've been trading it. Those are some of the entries, as you can see from the history there. You will see those entries there. So for now, I can now easily delete, because this is H4, so I know that this is a fair value gap there. I can delete this, no longer useful, but this may be useful in the near future because it's may turn out to be a support level there. It may turn out to be a support level, so just drag it here. This is no longer useful. I can delete it. Probably I can have this fair value gap on H4 also. It may be useful in the near future. So now we have those 2 points of interest drawn clearly there. Now these arrows, we can now delete them. We no longer need them now. Ignore even this. It has already served its purpose to enlighten us what was about to happen. So delete this, delete. Now we wait for this clean move of sales. That's what we'll be waiting for. So I'm going to M15. Let me enlarge it. If I enlarge it, would probably see some. Would probably see some bit of formation that is happening there, and that's some sort of a falling wedge. That's some sort of a falling wedge. So like I said, now that can confirm that if we are going to anticipate a breakout to that level. So we're going to anticipate a breakout to that level, probably around 4. Maybe the news will activate that, some sort of news that will happen. I haven't researched about the upcoming news, but we may see a breakout today, go back there, then later on the sales start. So the sales start, meaning I can now adjust. But before I do that, I want to measure this. So this is where I would anticipate my point of return, or if breakout anyone wants to enter that buy, you would take your profits around that area. So it will be probably that's an M5 area. You see, let's look at that. Yeah, it will be an order block on M5. It will be that order block on M5. So that's where you want to be. So I would clearly put my stop loss above that M5 order block, and then I will wait, because that's clearly where we may see the pullback come back to. So we've now analyzed all the way from weekly to M5. Now we we can wait. So if anyone makes an entry for the buy entry will be once price breaks through this falling wedge, and then you want to anticipate TP level on that order block according to M15, the previous move that brought us into that consolidation is the same distance we'll be looking at to trade and take our profits from. All right, so that's where we'll be looking for another entry. I can even put another sell limit there, another one down below here for the buy, for the sells to come in. So that's it for now, I believe. I hope you guys, if you have a question, oh Felix, you've come in late, sorry about that. Probably you will catch it after, but yeah, I'll be looking at entering sales. That's an M5 order block there, so that's where I'll be entering some more sales. But remember, you don't just enter it. Me, I'm just going to risk it with putting that. Anything can happen. If the news are that much, it can even exceed that and went all the way up to grab liquidity to take the stop losses that are all up there. Then you find some long wicks. You've seen those instances where you find a long wick and then later on it goes back inside this weekly trend line. So if anything of sort happen, you don't want something of sort to happen to you, so you don't want to put your sell limits here like me. Don't be big-headed like me. First wait. When it gets back there, then when you start to see momentum of buys coming, then of sales coming, then you enter with your sales. But for now, you leave out the sell limits because this is a big asset. Although I'm using 0.01, that's the smallest lot size on BTC. So I'm safe somehow with my account here. So if you can afford it, please do. But this is according to your risk management. If you are not sure of your risk management strategy and what have you, please don't enter, don't put your sell limits at all on this level. Just wait. When price gets back there and sales start, then you make your entries. All right, so that's it. I think we've dissected our analysis, and of course now the other entry that I would actually advise, that I first told you about, is to wait. Be patient. Wait for this neckline to be broken. This neckline, and it's both on H1 and H4, so you could wait until this neckline is broken and make your sell entries risk-free. Risk-free here. Your percentage of risk will be very limited than anyone who enters on this other level there and puts sell limits. We're not sure at all if actually price, if the news will not affect this level and goes and hits your stop losses above there. So I would advise entry to be on the neckline here. That's where you would be putting. If you want, for this I can now actually even advise a sell stop. I can advise a sell stop just below here, just below there. I can advise a sell stop, and then you just wait for it for this. But these two sell limits, I don't advise them. All right, I think that's it for today. So I want to see if you guys have a question. If any of you has a question, you can clearly put that comment in the section below, in the comment section below, and I'll be able to respond to it. We still have around 4 minutes. We still have around 4 minutes to close our meeting or our live stream today, and then we call it a day. Just a reminder, We do this every Tuesday and Friday, so we'll be having another session. Friday, 1 to 30. I still have 2 p.m. because I had anticipated to bring in news, but like I said, I'll start the news in the next coming month, and that's when I'll now add in the news for the rest of the other 30 minutes. 30 minutes will be for the analysis of BTC, and then the rest of the other minutes we'll be looking at the news that surround BTC across various sources worldwide, and then yeah, we'll call it a day after that. But for now, we'll be doing it up to only for 30 minutes, and then we'll call it a day. So if you guys have a question, I'll be waiting for them in the comment section. And also, just a reminder, if you're new to this channel, or still even if you're not new, you can still share, like the stream, and it helps to grow the community of traders, and then share to your friends, family, to your colleagues, or probably at work that are into crypto or into trading. You can share this live stream with them, or this YouTube channel with them, so that they can be part of the community where we trade together every day. Earlier today morning, we had, of course, the synthetic index analysis. We've analyzed already. If you missed that and you want to check it out, please go back to the channel. You'll be able to see the last live streamed session. You'll be able to see synthetic index for today, and you can catch some of the trades that we are waiting for to manifest, and then you'll be with us to make that money too. So all these are what we do here at Danks Got Traders App. It's a young channel, so don't expect to see some big number of views or comments or whatever. So it's upon you. If you want to comment, it's all good. If you want to share, please share. If you want to subscribe, it's upon you. If you like the content, it's all good. We'll be here trying to analyze together and trying to grow the money back together on this channel. Alright, so I can see that we don't have a question, so I would now love to call it a day. So we'll be seeing you for BTC. I'll be seeing you on Friday, same time, 1 p.m. East African time. And then for synthetics, of course, I'll be seeing you tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. Monday to Friday. That's what we'll be doing. So for tomorrow, 10:30, then BTC will be back on Friday at 1 p.m. East African time. So let me wish you guys a good day and have a nice day. And probably if you get a trade, you can still stop on me. If you want my number, you can email me. If you don't already have my number, you can email me and ask questions where you want, and I can even provide my WhatsApp number if you want some more clarity, or if you want some help from me. Alright, let me wish you guys a good day of trading, and probably a good entry on this current BTC trend. See you.